Morning.
Morning. Your baby is an early bird. She's always early at this time, right?
Yes. Yes.
Is that like normal? Does she always get up at this time?
Yes. Very normal.
Okay. So how about, for
And
example, on the
and
weekend?
also on weekend.
Oh, really? So
Yes.
when you want to rest or sleep a little bit late, so you can't.
No, I can't. No. Imagine
Yes. And what time does she go to sleep?
at 7:30.
7:30. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And how about you? Do you go to sleep at the same time?
No, at 8:30 or 11
Okay.
because I do the things that in the house or make dinner. And since nine between 9:30 and 10, I am like, Monse, give me your phone. Monse, it's time to sleep, to the oldest one.
Okay.
And she starts, no, mommy, it's unfair because why it's so early? And I say, no,
It's time to
it's
sleep.
rules.
Some rules that
It's
you have.
how it's the rules of I say. And but the other my friends, uh, they go to sleep with the phone. She said, and I say no, but you live at Joaquin house, no other
Okay.
houses. I say,
Okay. So that's your curfew, right? You have
yes,
some curfews. Yes.
definitely.
Like some
And
rules
I
to
say,
follow.
if you start complaining yourself, give me no. Tomorrow you will give me a phone at 8 and say, okay, okay, mommy, okay.
Okay. Yeah. Of course. Everything is about rules. We need to have rules at home, at work. Actually, without
Yes.
rules or laws, so then we wouldn't have like a peaceful world. Well, it's not that peaceful, right? But imagine without rules, without laws, so
I
everything will
know.
be different. Yes, it's necessary
Mhm.
to have.
But they at that age, they they don't understand
Yeah,
at that age.
they
We are the
don't.
mean ones.
Yeah,
No.
but later they will understand that it's for their own convenience, right? For
Yeah.
their own benefit.
Yeah. When she gets older, she will be saying, "Mommy, you are the most lovely person in the world." But now I'm
You're mean,
the baddest.
but right now you're
Yes.
mean. And who is
Yes.
spoiled then the most? Like you or the
My
father?
my husband.
Your husband. Okay, good. So Anna, Noed,
Super alcahueto. How do you say in English? Alcahueto.
it's like he spoils too much. Spoil?
Yes.
His
Uh huh.
spoil is like
Yes.
consentir, right? It's alguien que I don't know
Mm-hmm.
how would you say that in another way? It's how do you say consentir in another way? Maybe
Como malcriar.
mm,
Como malcriar.
Mimar.
mimar or yeah, like that, right? But it's when you spoil too much. Yes, someone. It's
Uh-huh.
like that. Good. So it depends, but we need to have rules. As we say yesterday,
Yes.
curfews. We need to have
Definitely.
not physical punishment, but we need to have some rules at home.
Definitely.
Definitely. Good. Genesis, how about you? Do you have rules at home?
Rules. Morning.
Rules like good morning. Like for example, Connie she says after 8, no more cell phone. Uh,
Mm,
mhm,
maybe it could be one if usually on weekends I go out with my friends,
mhm.
and my mom says that I had to be at home before midnight.
Before midnight. Okay.
Yeah,
So that's the rule.
yeah,
So you have like a
yeah.
limit. What happens if you go
Yeah.
after midnight?
I'm not going. I'm not going to be out next weekend, maybe. with them,
Okay.
with
All
my
right.
friends.
All right. Just very
And I
strict.
mean, we hang out like twice a month,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going. I'm not. She not going to allow me to go out with them. Maybe next month.
Next month. Yeah. Probably.
Hmm.
Yes. And
Hmm.
everybody has different rules, or maybe not necessarily like with like at home, could be with your group, could be with your friends, to have some rules. Like for example, something that I don't like personally is like when I go out with friends, or I go out with someone, uh, to see these people with the cell phones in hand is like for me is a very misrespectful act, because for me it shows that you don't care about who you have in front of you. It's just it's more important to have the cell phone. And when you go out with someone, with a friend, or maybe family members, because of you want to eat something, drink something, and and chat for a while, talk. But when someone has a cell phone, so then it's for me it's very misrespectful. I don't know about you, but I don't like that at all.
That's true. That's true.
It's true. Yes. I don't like it. Yes, some
Like,
things like that. Or
uh-huh.
yes. How about you? Do you have those rules? And with
Mm,
some friends, once we did something. We went to eat, and we were like three or four. We were only guys, and then we say, "Hey, let's put the cell phones on the table, and whoever cell phone rings first, he will pay everything." Yeah, that was like a funny, something funny that we did. Like we put all the cell phones in the table, and we said, whoever cell phone rings first, he's gonna pay the receipt at the restaurant. And fortunately, nobody called that day, so then we all pay. But yeah, the idea is to have fun, and not to have like distractions with cell phones and everything. Good, we got Mr. Miranda here. Fernando, Genesis,
Mm,
who else? Angel. Good. Good morning. Welcome. Mr. Mena's coming.
Morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Looks like it's cold in your area, Mr. Diego Miranda. You have like a double shirt. Yes. You are in mute.
It's like I don't know, like a vest to maintain a correct posture.
Oh, okay. A correct posture.
Because yeah, yeah,
Okay.
it's supposed to help
For your back.
for my back. Yeah.
All right. Yes. Yeah, so some people have those kind of things, to maintain the posture, especially when like some adults, like elder people. So you
Yes.
know because of our bodies like shrink. You know what is
Yes.
shrink? The
Yes.
word shrink. What is shrink?
Uh,
Let me see if I can grade it.
It's
Uh-huh.
to like encoger.
Encogerse, exactly, like shrink. Yes. It gets good.
Mhm.
Or sometimes when you have like a problem with your back.
Yes.
Good, everybody's coming.
Nowadays in the pandemic, you have to visit many hours, so you try to be hunch.
Hmm.
Well, at least I I I I have the tendency to slouch myself when I'm in front of a computer.
Yes, yes.
Morning.
Uh, Morning. Good morning. Welcome. So we have Mr. Mena, how you doing, Mr. Mena? Welcome back. Mr. Mena, can you hear?
I'm Daniel Aquino, teacher.
Oh yes, yeah, we can see the D. Thank you. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, don't worry.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So
It's okay.
I'm driving, teacher, but I am on the mobile. I'm
Oh,
trying to listen your English class.
all right. Thank you. And be careful, right? Don't drive that fast.
Yes, sure.
Yes.
No, sure, sure.
Okay, good. So welcome everybody. So today we're gonna have some other activities. So yesterday we had like a short introduction to like a superlative, like is the highest level. The highest level in this case, there's no competition. You can compare two things like using comparatives, like a better than, taller than, more important than. But when you have superlative, it's like the highest level in something. So, for example, let me see here in our culture in El Salvador, who is the most the most famous celebrity? Do you think? Let's see, Jacqueline. Who do you think is the
Um,
most famous celebrity in El Salvador?
Our president.
yes, yes,
Okay, all right,
definitely.
definitely, all
Um,
Walter
right.
Araujo.
Mágico,
Definitely.
el
Uh,
Mágico González todavía.
Mágico
No,
Gonzalez,
no,
still,
no,
huh?
no.
Nah, he's
naive.
not famous anymore, right? So, but
No.
did you listen? Did you listen when Diego said is our with that possession, right?
No, no,
It's
no, no.
our president. Nah, it's okay. I'm just kidding.
Because
Yes,
he is, but don't talk about politics.
yeah, it's true. No, but I think he's the most famous. He's the most famous celebrity that we have. He's very famous
Yeah.
not only here in many countries, right? The way that he's like acting or his activities, everything. Good, good. How about, for example, let me see. When we talk about like sports, let me see. Daniel Cubilla, who do you think is the most talented person here in this country in sport? Cubillas?
The most talented. Hello?
Uh-huh.
The
The
most
most talented.
talented I think is Mágico González.
It was Mágico Gonzalez, right? Yeah.
Was Mágico
No, no,
González.
no more,
Yeah.
no
Right
more.
now I don't know.
No
Yes.
more.
Okay.
It's
All
a
right.
difficult question.
Question. Okay, how about if I speak like international? International. Well, Salvador is not here, but internationally, like who do you think is the most famous athlete or like a sport guy or girl? Hmm. Daniel Cubillas, who is the most talented sport person that you
the
know?
the most the most talented there are many people. For example, Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, uh, Michael Phelps. Uh, for me, Cristiano Ronaldo is the most talented
It,
athletic
it's the
person.
most talented, yeah, it's the most talented athlete. Okay, sounds good. Yes, but there are many, right? But there are some peoples that they excel than the other one. They excel a little bit more than the other ones. Excel? I know that probably you're thinking Excel is like the program that we use. Excel. I'm sorry, it's not like that. X. It's in the chat. It's like it's coming from excellent. Excel is the verb. What is Excel? Let me see. Angel, what do you understand when I say Excel?
I only understand the program
The program.
that can you use. to calculate different something do,
Different things.
different
Okay.
different
Okay. Thank you.
Maybe
things.
excellent.
Yeah, it's coming from excellent, excel, but the excellent is the adjective. Like, oh, is he's excellent, but the verb excel.
When you are the best for other person, because you
In
excel for among person.
Yes, exactly. You excel among a group of people, like destacarse, destacarse or desempeñarse, right? It's like when you excel is like when you show more talent in something, right? In one area, or you have more abilities in something. So that's the word excel. Yes, it's basically destacarse. Yes. Um, Let me see, for example, here in the group, let me see, Jacqueline, who do you think is the strongest in this group?
The strongest.
The strongest, right?
Strongest. I don't know.
Try to guess.
Oscar.
I don't know if basically
Hmm.
a lot, but the persons I know basically Diego.
Okay. So Diego
Diego.
is the strongest person here. Okay.
Yes.
So
Oscar.
Oscar, who's Oscar?
Yes.
Our trainer,
Oscar Quintanilla.
I don't know him.
Is he a
thank
train?
you for the
Okay. So you have
Is
trainer.
the trainer, right? Yes.
Ah, okay.
Is
Is in
the
our area in corporate affairs. At
uh,
corporate affairs.
okay. All right. Yes. All right, a trainer, yeah, he must be very strong then. Yes, but the idea is like comparative, comparing two things, right? And how about, for example, in here in this country, what is the coldest area that you have been to? The coldest place
The Pital is
Vital.
the coldest,
is the
coolest.
coldest, right? Is the coldest place, El Pital? Yes, I think yes, is the coldest place. What about the opposite, like the hottest place?
San Miguel.
San Miguel? Okay, well,
Yes.
Genesis, is that true?
Yes, true. Bolivia and there's
Yes,
5 months of the year.
5 months of the years is extremely hot, but there are other places
Yep.
that are even hotter than San Miguel. If you go, for example, by the coast is like, for example, if you're going to Cuco, right, is the beach. In that area, there are some places that is extremely hot that you cannot imagine. So then it's hotter than San Miguel. Some places, it's some places are more, the weather is there's a big difference. There's a big difference, and everybody knows about San Miguel, but there are other places hotter than San Miguel. So that's what we were looking yesterday. Like we were comparing like things like superlative. There's no competition, and we have the irregular adjectives like you have good, better, and the best of the best. All right. Um, Maybe, for example, when you talk about like technology in computers, let me see, Mr. Mena, what do you think, or which one do you think is the best computer brand?
Best computer brand.
Yes.
For me, is a MSI.
MSI. Why is that the best one?
Why? Because they have a uh, good video card with the laptop.
Okay.
And, and the price is acceptable compared with the others.
Okay. You have a good point. And Noe, how about cars? If you compare all the cars that we have, which one is the best for you?
It depends what kind of car. For example, for people, the people prefer Toyota.
Uh-huh. And
But if
how about
if
you?
you have a lot of money, for me, between Nissan and Toyota.
Between Nissan and Toyota. Okay, right? Yes. Let me see, for example, Fernando, how about, for example, let me see, in some brands, like for example, shoes brands, which one is better, or is the best for you? Imagine you have Puma, Nike, and Adidas. Which one is the best out of those three?
For my opinion, is Nike is a good brand. Reebok too.
Reboot. But if you had to select one out of
Reebok.
those, what would be the best one out of those?
Nike. Nike.
Nike. All right. All right.
Yeah.
So Nike is the best one. Yes. Well, everybody has different points of view, maybe. Okay, we're gonna just do some things here, and then we go into talking. So number one, let's see. Diego, read number one. Diego, could you read the sentence number one?
Mr. Brown is the
Uh-huh.
most experienced tutor in our university.
Is the most, right? Superlative. Okay,
Yes.
thank you. Let me see. Noé, how about number two?
Pupils should be paying more attention. Is
Uh-huh. You have
um,
good.
good.
What is the
Mm,
superlative of good?
It's irregular.
Yeah.
Um, I don't remember best.
Okay. The best pupils should be pay more attention. Pupils it's like students, right? Like the best students should be pay more
Okay.
attention. Okay. Thank you. Next, let me see. Let me get another one. Okay, Connie, three.
It says, let's see, film we ever seen is Enter the Dragon.
Hmm.
I
Remember superlative. We're in superlative.
The funniest film we
You
have
have
ever
the
seen is perdón.
interesting. You have
I didn't
interest.
see it.
Hmm.
Ah,
You have the
I
adjective
didn't see the.
interesting.
Sorry.
Uh-huh.
I didn't understand. Okay, interesting. The most interesting film we have we have ever seen is Enter the Dragon.
Enter the Dragon. Okay, good.
Mhm.
How about now number four? Let me see, Fernando.
It it was Chris who wrote
Hmm.
brilliant composition.
Uh-huh. But what is the superlative of brilliant? Brilliant. Is this
Most brilliant?
is the most, right? Remember when you have long
The
adjectives like
most brilliant.
the most brilliant, the most brilliant. Yes, good. Let me see, Sarai, number five.
I'm sorry, teacher.
Yes,
I have a problem with my computer. Um, give me a moment.
sure, Narper. Okay, let's see. Genesis, help her out while she's getting back. Number five.
Number five.
Yeah.
Spring is the most pleasant season of the year.
All right. Thank you. Angel, next.
Tom's room is of all is cleaner of all. I don't know.
Cleaner, but remember, cleaner is comparative. The superlative, you write
Yes.
est. So you say the cleanest. Tom's room is the cleanest of all. Is the cleanest superlative.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Jacqueline, 7.
I can see the questions. Okay, 7. Of all
7.
Polish writers, I don't know how to pronounce that.
Okay.
Greatest, greatest,
Is the
greatest,
the greatest one. Okay. Daniel Cubillas,
Greatest.
the greatest. Okay.
Jim is the most difficult pupil in my class.
Okay. Carlos, next.
Anne is the most hardworking student in our group.
Hardworking. Okay, good. Let me see next. Let me see another one. Sarai, can you see it now?
Oh, teacher, I can the exercise only your face in my
Only.
computer. I
Okay.
don't know.
All right. Don't worry, it's okay. So let me see. Diego, continue. Number 10. James.
James is the most open-minded person in our office.
In our office. Open-minded. Open-minded. Yes. Next, let me see. Carlos, number 11.
Egypt is one of the oldest countries in the world.
All right. Thank you. Connie, next, number 12.
12 is Canada is the second largest largest countries in the world.
In the world. And which one is the first one? Which one is the largest country in the world? Which one is the largest country in the world? If Canada is the
Maybe
second one,
Russia.
it's Russia. Yeah, that's correct. It's Russia, basically. Yes. Next, Mr. Mena, number 13.
Okay, Helen is the most kind-hearted girl I have ever met.
Ever met, all right?
Met.
Is the kind harder girl I've ever met. What is kind harder? What is kind harder?
Like beautiful. No.
Like beautiful?
Fri
Maybe.
fri
Uh-huh.
friendly, um,
Yeah,
or compassionate.
Comfortable people.
yes, it's like a combination of like friendly, kind, and sweet, right? All of them together. Yes, it's
Okay.
kind harder. Next, 14. Anna.
That was the most stupid mistake.
Okay, the most stupid mistake. Next, let me see. Genesis again. 15.
16. Hmm. I think England has the most changeable weather
Okay.
in the world.
Most changeable weather in the world. Good. Diego, 16.
16. Most comfortable hotel in Poznan is Polonaise.
Polonaise. Okay, good. Thank you. Uh, let me see. Jacqueline, 17.
17. Most credible person is Henry.
Mhm. He never tells a lie. Okay, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Let me see. Next, Sarai, can you read it now?
Yeah, teacher.
Okay, thank
Sorry.
you. Don't worry, it's okay. Number 18. We're almost done with this.
For many years, the Beatles were the most popular group.
Popular group. Good. Fernando, 19. Fernando. Mr. Castillo. Fernando. Number 19.
19.
Yeah. 19. Mhm.
It's most ugly town I haven't ever seen.
I've ever seen. But remember when you have short adjectives, you don't use the most. You just use the, and then in this case,
Ugly.
you have
Ugly.
like a
The ugly,
ugly. So then no, the superlative,
ugly.
you change the y and
Ugly.
they say ugliest. It's the ugliest town I ever seen. It's the ugliest. Yes, it's the ugliest. And
Okay.
the last one, let me see. Carlos.
Okay, winter was the worst time for us.
The worst, right? The worst. The worst. Okay, good. So that's superlative. You just need to play with the tallest, the ugliest, or the most comfortable. And that's it. That's superlative, no comparison. Like for example, if I ask, like Connie, what is the worst present that you have received? Something that
Um,
you really didn't like it, like the worst
a
present that
pair
you have.
of earrings.
What happened with those earrings?
It wasn't my personality. It
Hmm.
they were big,
Okay.
um, with a lot of color and like a tribal thing. I don't know.
All right. So it didn't go with you. So you didn't
No,
like it at all. Okay.
no.
Okay. Good. And Diego, how about you? Like the worst thing that you have received as a gift?
My birthday is in January,
All right.
so many times I received a bag for go to the school. It was my birthday,
Sorry.
so it's a very bad
a
birthday
bag,
gift.
a bag to go to
Yeah,
school.
like to okay,
Uh
we will
huh.
prepare you to the school. So for your birthday, we will your books, bags, and all that stuff. So
So bad.
against
So,
toys or something more fun.
okay. All right. It sounds good. And how about you? Let me see. Genesis, the worst thing that you have received as a gift?
A deodorant.
A deodorant. Okay. What
uh,
happened with that deodorant? That's something that we use and that we need.
I gave it to my brother.
You gave it to your brother.
Yeah,
It was a man deodorant.
yeah, it was a man deodorant.
A
Okay.
Like,
message.
Uh-huh. But at least it's something. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes, we receive some
it's
things that
something
we
useful, but
something
it's
useful,
Useful
something
but
useful, but
personal thing.
personal
personal thing.
things. Yes. Yeah, it all depends, right? It all depends what kind of things we like, but there are some things that we need to accept them, but even though we don't like them, we don't like them. And let me see, Rafael Mena, like the worst food that you have tried, or like the most horrible food that you have tried, or like the
To
strangest thing that you have eaten.
I ate chapulín, stranger
Really?
things, chapulín. Yes.
You ate those things. Where did you eat those?
Yes.
Where did here?
Why? Because no, in Mexico.
Uh-huh.
I will try the taste.
Uh-huh. And then did you like it?
And no, not really. I only try, but I don't like it.
You didn't like it. Okay. All right. Yes, that doesn't sound delicious at all. Good. Carlos, how about you? Like the worst thing that you have tried?
Pacaya. I think that pacaya is not for me. Is because the taste of the flavor is too um, ácido. How do you say?
Like a bitter, maybe? Like a como amarga
Uh,
is a little bit like bitter.
yeah,
Okay.
yes, it is bitter. So I didn't like it, and for uh, that from that day I haven't tasted anymore.
Yeah, it has a very strange flavor, like bitter, sour, and that you don't know the real taste. Yeah, it is correct. Okay, good. So now we have some other things to talk, and we're gonna work in pairs, and I'm gonna send you some activities to do to the WhatsApp. Let me see here. We are right now 14. That will be 7. Okay, here we go. So we are 2 and 2. Yeah, you can accept the invitation right now. So we got Genesis, Jacqueline, Anna, Fernando, Connie, Daniel, Carlos, Rafael, and let me see the other ones. Angel, Good morning, Marcela.
Good morning, teacher.
How you doing?
Fine, really fine.
Nice.
I
Ready
I wake
for the
up
day?
late, sorry. Yes,
You woke up late. Don't worry, that's
yes.
understandable. Especially right now that I don't know where you live where you live, but at this time in the morning when it's in the morning it's kind of cold, so you want to continue in your bed.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
it's true. It's cold. It's every quiet.
yes, it's very quiet, it's very cold, so you want to continue in your bed. But anyway, we have some other activities to do. And where do you live?
I live in Suarce,
Ciudad Arce. Oh, okay.
almost Santa Ana, but it's still La Libertad.
It's still La Libertad. Yes, I know Ciudad Arce. Yes, it's actually
Really?
we're very close, right? I live in Lourdes. I'm from Lourdes, Colon.
Oh,
So it's like you
yeah,
take
we
the
are
way
really
going.
close.
Yes, it's like
I
maybe
thought you.
like 20 minutes from here, maybe
Mm, yes, 20 minutes.
like 20 minutes. Yes. Actually, I have a family in Ciudad Arce because of my
And they live
hmm
in downtown or they live in survivor. I don't
in
know how
the
to say. Far from
suburb,
the center
yeah,
suburb.
suburbs. I think I don't know. I'm not pretty sure, but once my uncle told me, "Hey, why don't you come to my to visit us and stay with us?" And he said, "We have a big space, and you can stay with us." Because I'm originally from La Union, and all my family's from La Union, and then
You're really far from home.
yes, I'm very far from home, but I've been living here for like 10 years, around 10 years. I've been here in San Salvador. So then, but they live in Ciudad Arce, and they told me, "Hey, would you like to come and live with us? You can live with us, right?" But I said, It's a little bit far from my job before, right?" But
No.
and he said, "But you can come and visit us. I think they live out of the town, and they told me we have a big space, it's very fresh and everything." But I never
Yeah,
went there.
probably probably they live out of.
Out of the city, yes. And I used to go to Santa Ana, and then I took like the old street, like
You it's with a lot of I don't know how to say curvas with a lot
like
of
like like bands, a lot of bands, and
bends.
there is like a coffee plantation in both sides. It's very nice.
Yeah,
Yes, coffee
it's
plantation, and on
true.
the right and on the left. So and I was like,
I don't
hey,
know if also corn plants.
corn plantation. Yeah, but it was really nice. And I ended up in Ciudad Arce, I think. Good. So nice. Angel, were you able to reboot your information?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. So let me see. We're practicing, and you're gonna go with Marcela, right? Marcela and Angel. We're practicing some questions about like comparative, right? So I just
Okay.
sent you the invitation. You can accept it. Do you see it, Angel? There you go.
Yeah, but no,
Okay.
I forgot te
But
acostumbras, te acostumbras.
You get used
yeah,
to.
yeah, yeah.
You get used to.
Used,
You get
you
used
get
to.
used
Hmm.
to the weather.
Used to
You
is
get used to
acostumbrar.
the weather.
Yes, it's like
You
get
get used.
used to. Get used to. You get used to.
Ah,
Hmm. For
Mm,
example,
okay.
you get used to wake up early in the morning. You get used to, sleep late on the weekend. You get used to something. Es acostumbrarse.
Get used.
Yes.
Okay. And new word.
A new word. Yeah, get used
Okay.
to. We get used to things.
Okay. And okay.
mhm.
What is the next question? What is the most
This is thing.
difficult thing about study English?
Uh-huh.
Talk,
For me, the grammar.
talk in the phrasal verb.
For me, the
Is
grammar.
speaking and phrasal verb. Okay. Why? Why do you think is this?
Phrasal verb.
Uh-huh.
Because speaking because I when I try to talk or speak, always my lengua la traba. My
Okay.
tongue is like what is happening there.
Yeah, my tongue get twisted, right? Yeah, yes, it's
Okay.
common. Yes,
My yes,
my tongue
my
is
tongue gets
twisted.
twisted. It's twisted.
Hmm.
Okay. And memorize the phrasal verb because there is a lot of
Oh
phrasal verb.
yes, there are a
And
lot of phrasal
yes,
verbs.
and yes, so maybe that could be the most difficult things about learn English.
Yes, and
I
here in El
think so.
Salvador, yeah, in El Salvador, because of the culture, we have a Spanish influence, and then outside we don't have opportunities maybe to practice with if we go out, so we practice Spanish, right, with family Spanish, and maybe at work sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. So then we don't have many opportunities to practice. That's why whenever we have opportunity to practice English, let's do it. Like don't be afraid to practice, because the only way to improve English is by speaking. It's like by trying. A lot of people understand English. They can read, they can write, right? They understand when someone else is talking, but the
Yes,
problem is to produce an answer to those questions, and the only way is
yes,
For
by
me,
yes,
practicing. Hmm. And
for me,
Genesis.
a good way to learn English is, for me, the way that I learn English, well, for me, the good way is the karaoke. If you find the lyrics, you sing the song. For
Hmm.
me, it's a good way to pronunciation and to learn some
Yeah,
words.
that's right. And in my case, for example, well, I'm still learning. English is a very huge language. You're always learning something new. But for example, I think I learned many things, many expressions from music. I really loved music since I was maybe 12 years old, maybe 13 years old. I started like downloading lyrics in English, and I was like repeating, even though I didn't have any idea what I was saying, but I was translating, and sometimes I couldn't find logic on the sentences. Like, I remember, for example, I had a very old dictionary. It's called La Rose Dictionary, the yellow ones.
The other one.
Yeah, they're good. They're
I
really good.
remember that.
Yeah, they're really good. And then
yes, yes,
I downloaded a lyric from I like this kind of classic music, right? Or like yeah, like pop rock music from Police, the group Police.
Yeah,
yes,
I heard it.
You
I
had
know.
yeah,
never
yes,
heard? Their famous
yes,
song
yes,
is like Every Breath You Take.
That's a
yes,
good one. I love that song.
yes.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
sounds my parents.
If
Dancing in
there's a
her
guy.
wedding,
Of course,
in the wedding.
yeah, every breath
Oh.
you take, every move you make, right?
Yes.
That is a very classical one.
Mhm.
And I really
Yeah.
liked it since I was like maybe 12, 13 years old. And I said, okay, I like this song. I need to understand what he's saying. And I was translating. And I couldn't find the
Oh,
logic, for example, because I was translating word by word, like every single day, right? So every is like a cada, right? But single day. And then he said, single is soltero, right? Right? Not compromise. Every single day. And
yes.
so, cada día soltero. And then I said, there's no logic. I'm not able to find the logic. Cada día soltero. How is that possible? But in reality, the word single, it doesn't have translation. It's just to emphasize on that sentence, on the word day. So things like that. But I was
Yes. That
translating.
is the yes.
Yes, and you
Okay.
need to like
You
it, and
you
you need to do many things. Yes, go ahead. Sorry.
when we are later learning English, there is a lot of words that have two or three significant different
Yeah,
meaning,
different meanings. Correct.
right?
Different.
Like you say the single.
Yes, and I was singing, repeating like every breath you take and everything, but I didn't know what he was saying. Or other kind of music that I listened was like this from what's this name? Nazareth. Nazareth? No?
Um,
I
no,
Genesis?
heard
No?
them.
I don't.
I heard about them, but not know their music.
Nazareth is like they have classical music like it's like the one of their famous is like Where Are You Now? No, you haven't heard that one?
Yeah. Where are you now? This is a romantic song.
Yeah, it's a romantic song like Where Are You
Yes, I
Now?
heard.
Yes. Okay, so yeah, I
I've listened that song.
yeah, you listen to
Mm-hmm.
that song and before,
Yes.
we didn't have this kind of options that we have right now. We didn't have USB. We didn't have CDs. At that time, we have like cassettes. And what I was doing
Mm-hmm.
is like I was like in there is I think there is still a radio station which is like Laser en Inglés.
Mm-hmm.
That one I
Okay.
used to I used to listen to that one a lot. And I was ready like next to the radio with a blank cassette. It
Or
was
maybe
blank.
Radio Éxitos.
Uh-huh. It was a blank cassette. So then whenever they put a good song that I liked, so then I was like recording that song. I was recording that
Oh,
song and then I was repeating. Yes, it was like my hobby at that time, I think, listening to English music. And then I had, for example, Where Are You Now, right? I copied that. So then I used to go to the school and then to a cyber cafe to look for the lyric, but I couldn't understand some things. But that was interesting, I think.
you always like the English.
Since I was, yeah, I
That is
think
that is
you need to like it. You need to like it and you need to
yes,
search and you need to investigate. Yes, yes, you have to.
yes.
Okay, good. I think someone else is asking. Let me Let me visit the other people. Thank you. Continue, right?
Okay,
Okay, thank
thank
you.
you.
Okay.
Okay. What is the
Mm-hmm.
next question, Genesis? Sorry,
Uh,
I can
no worry, no
look
worry.
my phone.
What is the strangest product you have ever seen?
The
What uh,
strangest
product
product I
uh
ever
you have ever seen?
tried.
Seen,
Um,
Tesla.
Okay. Why?
because they invent electricity, but continuous electricity.
Mm.
Okay.
Mhm.
And he provide a cheaper uh, how do you say forma, a cheaper forma,
A cheaper way.
a cheaper
Uh-huh.
way to create electricity.
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay.
This guy
Yeah,
had a
it
lot of
sounds nice.
ideas. Mhm.
Yes, they he he invent a lot of things.
That is true.
And now there is a company called Tesla that is making some vehicles that use electricity, right?
Hmm.
And it will help the planet to reduce um how do you say
Pollution, reduce pollution.
pollution? Yeah, pollution, contamination, right?
Yeah,
Hmm.
the pollution. Yes, correct.
Okay, that will help the planet to reduce pollution.
That is correct.
Okay.
Okay, the next question is when is the when is the happiest time for of a person's life?
When is the happiest time?
Mhm. The happiest moment of a person's life.
Um, for me, the happiest time is childhood because uh, when yeah, this time of this childhood time, I enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot because I remember that I used to go out to play with my friends, with
Mhm.
neighbors, and we joined for uh, to play hide and seek, to play. Let me see. Escondelero. Escondelero is hide and seek, right?
High and
Well,
sick. Yeah.
to play. I don't know some other and other things, and also we use as we live in near uh, a loma. I don't know how to say, or a mountain, or a
Healed,
yeah,
or
like
yeah, in
a
the
hill.
suburbs. Uh-huh.
And we used to went
We
to
used
the
to
top
go.
of the hill,
Uh-huh.
and we used to go. I'm sorry, to the top of the hill, and then with a piece of carton. Uh, how do you say carton?
It's I had it in the tip of my mouth. It's cut poor. No, cut
But
poor.
with a
No, no.
piece of
Yeah, yeah,
carton,
yeah. No, I had it in
we
the tip of my mouth.
Paperboard,
Again,
okay.
paperboard,
board, paper
no,
board.
paper.
Yes, yes,
Uh-huh.
paper board.
Okay, and with a piece of paper board, we uh, throw no, because we cannot throw
You
personally.
were like
But
sliding, like a
yeah,
sliding on the
we
hill, like
we
a.
slide the
Uh-huh.
the hill.
Okay.
Yes, and it was really funny because you never know where you were going to stop, right? And and also because I enjoyed my grandparents because grandparents are like so special with their uh, how do you say
Grandsons,
nietos,
grandsons.
grandsons. They are really special with their grandsons, and in my case, for me, the childhood was the happiest time. But also, I don't know if in the future I will have also
Maybe
enjoy. I will enjoy. Yes,
we're gonna go back to
but
the childhood. It's like we begin as a child and then we ended up as a child. That's the rule.
Yes.
Okay,
And
good.
what about you, Rafael?
I agree with
Hello, Daniel Aquino? Noe?
I'm here, teacher.
Hello.
Hello, did you finish already?
Yes.
Yes, we finished already.
Okay, and are you still driving, Daniel?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, yes. In
I'm
traffic,
still driving, but
are you in traffic right now?
yes, yes.
And where
This
where where
this
are you
time
going
is
from?
I went to the clinic like
Okay.
control de niño sano.
Okay.
Hmm.
Where to
Yes.
Santa Tecla or where?
No, I am here for San Miguelito.
Okay.
San Miguelito.
And then you live? Where do you live?
I live in Santa Tecla.
And you are
Hmm.
in San Miguelito. So why? Why?
Yes. Because here is the clinic.
Mm-hmm.
My
Okay.
doctor is here.
Okay.
Hmm.
But is you or the kid or your kids? Do you have
No,
kids?
no, it's for me.
It's for you.
Yes, I
Okay.
had $2.
Two
My
daughters.
yeah, the console is yes. I had $2, but I had a clinic consult.
A medical
Hmm.
appointment. I had a medical appointment.
Okay, a medical appointment.
Medical appointment. Oh, yes. And right now, if you're trying to
Yes.
come from
Mhm.
San Miguelito to Santa Tecla, it's a horrible traffic everywhere
Oh,
right
yes,
now at this
yes.
time. So where are
It's
you
very
right
hot.
now? Where, in which part of are you right now? Or are you still in San Miguelito?
Close, no, close. Estadio Mágico González. Mágico González Stadium.
Okay, yes. All that. The boulevard is crowded right now. At this time, especially, it's
Yes,
crowded.
yes.
Good.
It's very happy. Traffic happy.
Yes. Good. And Noah,
Mhm.
you are from you're the one from Santa Ana, right?
Yes, Santana.
Yeah, it's and in the picture that you have, the profile picture, is that from Coatepec Lake?
Yes, Coatepec Lake.
All right, do you live near Coatepec Lake?
Yes, I live near like 10 minutes for ride or
Oh,
15
okay.
minutes.
It's very near, very near. Yeah, I don't know
Mm-hmm.
Coatepec Lake. I need to go. I need to visit it. I
Yes,
don't
it's
I
beautiful.
and how about the security? Is it secure right now?
Depends the place that you visit. For example, the Mirador.
Mm-hmm.
I don't recommend in night because it's really crowded, and I have heard sometimes the people have found
Have found what?
thieves,
Oh,
people who are
dips.
stolen,
Dips.
thieves.
In the in El Mirador,
El
right?
Mirador. I prefer the restaurants and down the Cotepeque Lake.
Okay. Yeah, it's better. And then do you can you do they have like a for example like some trips that you can take in a boat on the lake or no? Like for example, if you go
No,
to
trips
other,
no.
they don't have like for example, if you go to other places like well in Guatemala, the Panajachel, when you go to that lake, they have some trips, right? So they go on a boat and you are traveling and you are knowing the place. It's similar
Yes.
like in Suchitoto, right? Suchitlan. In Suchitlan, so they when you go there, so there are some trips. I think it costs like $5 per person, so they can take you uh on, they give you a trip. Is do you
Yes,
have
you can pay for it, but I don't like because uh, the water in the bottle, I can vomit.
oh
So
okay,
yes.
I
So
see.
I prefer go to the Coatepeque Lake than
Oh,
fish with my father.
fish with your father. Okay. Yes, I met a guy from there, from Coatepec Lake, and he says that he was a fisherman. Actually, he grew up in that place. He grew up in Coatepec Lake. He's from what is it? It's like this place is like a jungle from Africa, Congo. Oh, Congo, Congo, El Congo, right? So
Ah, yes, I
Congo.
know.
We
Congo,
have
yeah.
a Congo operation some years ago.
Really? Okay, so he said that he's from there. He grew up there, so he learned how to swim like perfectly. He said that he was able to
Mm.
stay under the water like for 4 to 5 minutes. Well, I don't know if that is possible, but he said that he was able to stay around 5 minutes under the water.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
It's
that's a nice ability.
good.
And he said that he used to go like deep, like maybe like 10 meters or 15 meters under the water. And he said that inside the lake, the Coatepec Lake, like imagine 15 meters under the water, he says that it's a different life. He said that there are a lot of plants. He said that he was scared because the first time he saw like a big, but really big tree inside the lake, like ceiba, like a ceiba tree inside the
Hmm.
lake. And he said that it was like a new life when he was there. That's what he said. I don't know if that is true, but he sounded very convincing. But it's amazing to be able to swim or keep your breathing for 5 minutes. So that must be interesting. And but
I
I
guess it's true.
uh
I have here a lot of stories about it, but for swimming, it's really dangerous. A lot
it's
of
dangerous.
people have died there.
Yes. And I think that there was a professional swimmer that disappeared, right? I think athlete.
Alexis Cova
All
from
right, that
Venezuela.
from Venezuela. He disappeared, or did
See,
they
yes,
find him?
yes. Nobody find it.
Nobody. Okay, good. So yes, good. So don't go there. So actually, I'm afraid to the water. So I'd rather to take a shower in my shower, but not in a lake. Okay.
Yes.
Some years ago, teacher,
Yes.
I took a trip
Yes.
in Roatán, and I had the opportunity to dip in a bottle
Uh huh.
when uh, you can see around the how do you say inside the bottle,
Uh
but you
huh.
have a I don't know how they say video,
The glass,
uh,
like a
the
protection,
glass,
right?
yes, protection, and you can appreciate all of big trees and big rocks. It's very nice.
I imagine, right? It's a
Yes.
different life.
But
Hmm.
if you need to do a good mental condition because a lot of people they have to call to Hugo. Hugo. Mhm.
Okay, all right. They had to call Ugo. Yes, and
Mhm.
and when you said, for example, when you are inside the water and they say you had to call Ugo, I said probably they're hungry, so they're gonna order food. They had to call Ugo, but now, right? I got it now. Okay. Yeah, it depends. You got to be prepared for that. Good. So we're gonna do something else right now. Let me see. We're gonna do, and we're gonna practice again the comparative and superlative. I'm gonna send you like a link that we had to play. I think, for example, with Sarah, I think we practiced it before, but with you, maybe not. Have you practiced? For example, there's a like an application that is called Kahoot.com. Have you
Then you send us yesterday.
Yeah, but that's different. That will be at the end. Yes, but it's like a Kahoot. Kahoot is like right now. We're gonna do it right now. Is like this application is like Who Wants to Be Millionaire, right? For example, there's the host. In this case, is Willie Maldonado, and he presents a question, right? He presents a question, and then all the participants, they have the option to select the answers through their cell phones or through their computers or through their tablet. And there's a time, right? We have like a 20 seconds, so that means that you gotta read and you gotta be fast to answer, and the system will take like the fastest. Probably everybody will be correct with the answer, but the system will take the first one on clicking on the right answer. So let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. And there are two things. Uh, you need to look your computer, and at the same time you need to look my screen, because I'm gonna be presenting in my I'm gonna be presenting in my computer, and you will have to look um, in your devices, cell phone or whatever you have. Just give me one second. Go everybody. So I'm gonna send it to your WhatsApp. Go to like Kahoot.it on your WhatsApp.
Ready?
Yeah, on your WhatsApp, go to Kahoot.it. Can you
It's
see it in
asking
your WhatsApp?
for a pin.
Do you see it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You click there, it's gonna ask you first for a pin number. I send it to the group too. It's like
Yes.
A230707, and then
Could you
it's gonna
repeat
ask you,
it?
yeah,
Uh-huh.
A230707. And
707.
and
Okay.
then it is going to ask you for your nickname or your name. Like, for example, if you say Marcela, nickname Marce, all right? So could be like,
I thought it was an Apollo. Yesterday I put like something that I
yeah,
choose
it's
randomly.
also Apollo. Nickname is also Apollo, right? For example, if you say my name is Connie, but what is your nickname? What
Hmm.
is your nickname,
I don't
Connie?
have, but I put famous.
Simon, okay, no problem.
So we put it the nickname and then okay,
And then okay, all right?
go.
Yeah, nickname and then okay. And I can see right now I have Noé, I have Daniel, Jacqueline, Angel, Rafa, Fer, Charlie, Anna, Marcel, Noé, and Famous. Famous, I think that's Connie.
Yes. Mi amor, estoy en examen.
I got your names here. I have 12. I need to have, we are like 16, I think, right now. I'm missing 4. Genesis, Famous, Daniel Cubillas, Jacqueline, Angel, Rafa, Daniel, Fer, Diego M. It's like DM, Mr. DM, Diego Miranda.
M,
Mm-hmm.
DJ,
Okay.
DJ DM.
And where's the rest? Like Oscar is missing Oscar. Fernando, I don't know if Fernando is there. Let me see who else is missing. Charlie is there. Carlos is coming. Mena, Mr. Mena.
Yes.
Oscar, okay. Well, Mr. Aquino, I think he can't. He's driving. Uh, Mr. Mena,
Teacher, I really bad. I don't where introduce the code because I stay in the page and introduce my nickname, but I don't know where introduce the code.
oh, the code is right at the beginning when it says ping number. Ping, game
Mm,
pin.
okay.
You need to go to kahoot.it. And when you click kahoot.it, so you will have, it will ask you for a ping number and then it says ping number, go, and then nickname, and then go again.
That it login.
That it, yes. That it,
Okay.
IT. Mr. Mena? Oh yeah, Rafa is there.
Yes.
Kahoot.it.
Yeah, Angel, let me
Oh yeah,
see.
yeah, yeah.
Angel. Ah, Angel is there. Anna is there. Carlos is there.
Okay.
Let me see.
You
Okay,
teacher.
okay, go. Okay, Sarah is there. Is it everybody here? I think one is missing. Oh, it's Mr. Aquino. Okay, let's try. I'm gonna play it. You need to look at my screen because I'm gonna be presenting, and then you need to go to Kahoot and select the correct answer, comparative and superlative. Ready? Here we go.
Mhm.
It says my mother.
My mother.
My mother
I
is
cannot see the answers.
are here. You need to look at my screen. Look at what is it? Zoom. You need to look at Zoom. You need to look Zoom, and then you need to look Kahoot.
I I choose, but I don't have the answer yet.
Me, my I can watch the answer.
The
Just
answer
you
is in Zoom. You need to look Zoom and then Kahoot. You need to move both the
Good.
screen.
Uh-huh. You look to see the
in
colors.
Kahoot, you say Genius Machine. Don't.
Oh, you already answered already. So
Okay.
you
But I okay,
you
okay.
got, yes. It's because I said you need to look at my Zoom presentation because I'm going to present. For example,
You should choose
Yeah.
the color
We
and
only
the
yeah,
look the colors. We only look the colors and you
yeah,
have the answer.
yes.
yeah.
Exactly.
In the Kahoot, you can see only the colors, but that color represents the answer that is presented in my Zoom. Yeah, it's like you need to kind of multitask. You need to watch Zoom. For example, my mother is than my father. Why older, the oldest, the old. So then you look, for example, and old is red color. Older is the blue color. The oldest like orange color, and the old is green color. So you look at this information, and then you go to Kahoot, and then you say, oh, it's the blue color, right? The correct answer. Got it? Let's give it a try the second time. By 11 were correct, 2 were not. Let's try it again. What is the film and your opinion? What is the film and your opinion? Red color, funny. Orange color, the funniest. Blue color, funnier. Green color, the funny. Uh-huh. Okay, so we have 14 correct. There's only one, right? Remember when you had the means superlative, the funniest, the funniest. So you have only one correct that said the funnier. You can say the funnier. Funnier is when we compare two things. So we got this is the play. So Anna, Charlie, famous, Marcy, Diego. Next, let's move on. John is a bad person, but he's not. Is not the baddest. Baddest.
Ay, me equivoqué.
Did you put baddest?
No,
If you put baddest,
no puse. I don't put
all right,
baddest.
good. I
Ah,
have
la tengo buena.
I have 10 correct and then I have 15 incorrect, right? So remember the superlative is the worst. I have someone imagine that one answer is like the baddest, and this does not exist because bad is a regular adjective. It's like worst and the worst, but never the baddest.
Sorry.
Yes, we can. Next.
¿Qué onda, David?
Okay.
Me equivoqué.
Remember it says choose the superlative. What is the superlative of far? So the comparative is farther, right? And the superlative is
I thought it was an irregular.
Faster.
yeah, it's irregular. It's the farthest. Far
But
because
I thought it was further.
yeah,
No,
it's
why?
it's the farthest place.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Let's move on. Remember the as, right? As. Okay. Now this one we have like a 9 incorrect and only 5 were correct. Remember when we use this one, this is a comparative or similarity when you say as, right? So the adjective in the middle doesn't change. No changes. It's just original. So like as long as good
I
as
thought it was
intelligent as.
Rachel hair is not as longer, I thought, as
Yeah.
her. Because if
Remember,
you are comparing.
yeah, when you compare like two things, and when there's like a difference, yes, you say longer, but then you don't need as. You only need, for example, Rachel's hair is longer than Sarah's. Then yes, it's
Okay,
longer
true,
than.
true, true, true.
If then when there's a difference, but if you
Okay.
have two similar things, so then you use as. Like for example, I remember that we said Jacqueline and Genesis, right? Who is nicer than who? And then someone said, oh, Jacqueline is as nice as Genesis. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So for example, then you say Diego is as famous as Connie. So then the adjective
Okay.
in the middle, when you have similar
Doesn't
characteristics,
change.
it doesn't change. Yes, it doesn't change.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
Next. Maybe more.
Sorry,
One more.
teacher, my Kahoot says connection lost.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Probably is the
so
internet, right? Probably.
yes, I have problems. Problem is I'm driving. That maybe could be the data. I don't know.
Probably the data. Okay.
Yes,
Okay. Don't
data,
worry. It's
data.
understandable. It's okay. And be careful while you're driving. Yes. Remember the comparative or bad is. I have one that says the worst. That is superlative. Comparative is just worse than. It's worse than. Let's move on. Hurry up and finish with this. Daniels. Okay, Daniels. We got two Daniels.
In my screen, doesn't didn't appear the selection.
Really?
No,
Uh,
y se
Probably
quedó
was
trabado.
the speed. Yeah. Sometimes when the internet like it gets slow, so then yes, it won't show. But we have
Okay.
here like four correct. Like that. Remember, every time that you see the word then, this means comparative, right? If you say tallest, no, you need the tallest. If it is as tall, you need as. Still is not correct. So then less tall than. Menos alto que, right? Less tall than Mary. This is another way. Next. Today the exam is difficulter than the last exam.
Yes.
It could be the same as the last one.
It could be, yes. You can use more or less.
This is like we are used to make sentences um, in a positive way. For example, we always say is taller than. For example, we are saying that it is it has more, right? But in this case,
Yeah,
it is the contrary.
it's the
We are
opposite.
saying
Yes,
that
it's the opposite.
is the opposite. Yeah.
It's the opposite. For example, you can say it's more difficult. Oh, you say, oh, this is less difficult. So that's the answer. It could be like the opposite, not a problem. Let's move on. Comparative of far. I have some of you say farther with a, but in reality is with you, like far, farther. But I have one that says the farthest. But remember, it's comparative. The farthest is superlative. So this case is farther than. As. Mhm. One more is missing to answer. Okay, I have one that says the faster. We cannot say the faster. Remember, when you have similar adjective, the similar characteristic is as adjective original and then as fast as Alex. So it doesn't change. The adjective doesn't change every time that you have as. Mhm. Are missing two.
Falta bastante.
It's the worst, right? What you can say is superlative. Is the worst, bad, the worst of good, superlative of good. This one has to be very fast.
Solo hubiera agua de papel y agua de y poco de papel. Ujú.
Okay, everybody got it right. Let's move on. Time is running. We need to hurry up.
Travis.
Okay, is happiest. We don't say happier, happier. The happier is not. You need to have happier than if it is comparative, but happiest is the superlative.
Antonio.
Antonio's house. It's
Mira. No. ¿Ya viste?
is farther from school than. Well, it's not. We're almost done. We're almost done.
No alcanzo a ver la imagen.
It's the first one is mortadelo and the second one is filemon.
Ah, ok.
So you need to select what is the. It's taller than filemon. Mortadelo is taller than filemon. The same picture. Okay. Three more and we're done.
Who is the fat one?
It's Obelix. I'm sorry, Obelix. And the other one is Asterix.
Mhm.
Teacher, teacher, I
Yes.
have a doubt.
Yes.
Eh, it I don't know, but I think that there are two possible answers. Or, for example, well, I don't want to say it now, but or I could say I don't know.
Yes. Yeah, I think that there are two possible answers. You're right.
For example, Asterix is the thinnest. It is right, and
Yeah.
also Asterix is less thin than obelix.
Yeah, less thin than obelix. Yeah, both answers are correct. If you select the orange, which you selected, it's also correct. But the system is just asking for the thinness. But yeah, you're right. That is also correct. It's more intelligence. And the last one. Hmm. Chisnami.
This is
Only six answers? Okay. Is the funniest or the best? Both are correct. Okay. The system will take only the first three places. Let's see, Marcela, she answered basically, we got number one, Charlie. Good job, right? So for example, Marcela, Marcela answered 20 out of 20. So she was correct on everything. Charlie is like 18 out of 20 and Anna is like 18 out of 20. Yeah. And probably it's just about who does it like the fastest. Okay, that's comparative and superlative, and I know that time is running. It's almost gone, and the internet is not working well. That's Genesis. Okay, good. I sent you another one which is similar like this. I sent it to your group, but it was like yesterday, I think. Right, Connie? Did you see that one? I sent it yesterday, I think. Let me confirm.
at night.
Yeah, last night. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one. Yeah, you can.
Yes.
It was sent last night, right? Before these links for the class of today. So you can see it. So that one you can do it. This is like individually, so you can do it probably tomorrow or Sunday. The limit is Sunday. You can do it before Sunday evening. Before Sunday
But
evening, so
we
then you can.
only we
Yes.
only we only can do it once.
You can do it once. Yes. Right, that's why there's no time, there's no limit. This is just for you to do it with your time. So you read the sentence, you analyze the sentence, and then you answer. There's no limit, there's no time, and also this is individually, right? So you have today, tomorrow, and Sunday. You have 3 days to complete it, and I will check it once you're done. Yeah,
Teacher, I have one question.
yes.
Okay, I log in Schoology and I found the homeworks, but I have no access granted. So
You don't
we
have
are going
access
to
to
work with
anything?
the homework in Schoology.
Really?
Only at the classes and the PDF file. But if you want to see the homework, you cannot grant it.
Really? Let me check. Um,
You cannot access.
let me make sure about that. Let me confirm because you shouldn't have any problems. If you go to a Schoology, it says week number 2, and you can see some exercises that comparative, superlative that you can find there. So if you have, and then yes, so there's like a homework, and then homework number 1.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. So let me check.
I did it yesterday, Alex, but uh, mm, two of them I ma- I I markedly I pushed them.
Mm-hmm.
No, ¿cómo se? Mi dedo lo presionó sin haber leído la cosa,
Yeah, without reading it. All right.
las instrucciones.
I'm gonna check it.
Ajá,
I'm
ajá.
gonna check it then because
I
so
tried to do the first week and I couldn't.
you couldn't. Let me.
Yeah,
And how about the second week? Have you tried with the second week?
No, with the second no yet because I need to complete the first week.
Yeah, in this case, let's go with the second one. Try to do the second one. I'm gonna refresh my system because right now it's available. So you can see in the second week, there's like homework number
Okay.
1. We have pronunciation. We have some tips, and also we have like homework number 2. You can do it
Okay.
there. You can
teacher,
try.
I have the problem with the platform Schoology too.
In week number 2,
And week one and week two, I can see the anything,
you
only
can ask
PDF. I can see the book,
the PDF
any the
and the PDF.
videos.
You can see them.
Uh, Let me check.
Uh-huh. Try Schoology week
No,
number 2.
no.
Nothing. So week number 2 for you looks empty.
I check
There are a links,
the
but dicen este contenido no se puede mostrar.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
So let me. I'm gonna refresh my system and I'm gonna let you know, because you shouldn't have any problems. This is available for for you to use it. That's the main idea. But if you open, for example, week number 2, in week number 2 you have like some PDF, and you have like some homework 1 and 2, and you have some videos that we saw already, so it's there. But let me check because you shouldn't have any problems.
So we have homework.
Yeah, you can do it just for you to
Yeah.
practice. You can
Yes. The
practice
problem
there.
is
Uh-huh.
you can click on the folder or week one
Hmm.
and
And
then in
try
week
week
two
number 2.
and the folder week two. Yes, we have six document to
Uh-huh.
say it, comparative survey, word, homework one, pronunciation video, 3 tips for good pronunciation, and homework two.
Can you click on that one? For example, on homework number 1.
Yes. Uh, yes, I can see that.
Do you have access to that one?
Uh, yes, comparative adjective exercise one.
Okay, yes. All right.
Um,
So Mr. Mena, can you try week number 2?
week number two, I able to see PDF, homework uno pronunciation video, 3 tips for good pronunciation, and
Homework
homework
number
two,
2.
I able
And can
I
you
able to see,
to see it? Okay. All
but
right. So I need
yes,
to.
but the week one, I can see anything.
You cannot see. Okay, I'm gonna refresh that. I'm gonna double check. But what you can do right now, everybody, yes, you can go to week number 2 and try to do those exercises. At least homework 1 and number
maybe,
2. It's just for you to practice.
maybe I think the links for the class is missing. Is the problem?
For which one? For number 1, week number 1.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a strange
Week
because I'm
number
showing.
one, class one. No, but we have we can see the folder week one, and the next is a link for a class.
Okay.
Maybe it's missing the class.
All right. I'm gonna double check then.
But in the folder, I can see the the perfectly the the
Uh,
homework.
okay, good. All right. Let's do homeworks in week number 2, right? And I'm gonna refresh, and if it is
Okay.
necessary, I'm gonna do it again, the number 1. But so try to do week number 2, and the one that I send you to your WhatsApp group, which is like what Connie did yesterday, is through Kahoot, but it's with no time, no limit. So you have from today up to Sunday evening to do it. Okay,
Okay.
great. Thank you, everybody.
Mhm.
I really hope you have an excellent weekend, and stay home and be safe. Thank you. See you
Thank
next
Okay,
you.
week.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
Bye.
you.
you.
Bye. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
everyone.